Hey guys, Kevin here from Humble Garage, and this isn't really my first ride, but it's going to be my, well, first ride slash initial impressions of the 2001 Buell Blast, which I'm going to be doing a steampunk themed Street Fighter build on. We named her Bethany, or Beth for short. Man, the ground clearance, or the seat height on this thing is so fucking low that like a midget could flat foot this thing like no fucking problem. So I'm heading back to the DMV now. Dude, getting the kickstand on this thing is kind of a bitch. Going back to the DMV now, or tax collector's office, to get this bitch registered. Because I forgot that you actually need to have the vehicle there so they can inspect it or whatever. Goodbye, my beautiful garage. Until we meet again. All right. Yeah, this thing vibrates like fucking crazy. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's initial impression number one, is this thing vibrates a lot. That is because it is basically half of a Harley-Davidson Sportster engine. So, as such, it's obviously very, very vibey. As you can see, she's rattling around like crazy. Foot pegs, the belt, absolutely everything. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Definitely want to start moving because it is air cooled. It's not like it's getting any cooler from sitting here. All right, cool clutch. Let's roll. Let us troll. So people say these make good starter bikes. I don't know about that. There's a few things. First of all, the clutch is like extremely heavy on this bitch. So, I mean, not only is it heavy, but it's like pretty much all or nothing. There's not a lot of adjustment in it. It's like you're either off the clutch or you're on the clutch. There's no like real, it's pretty finicky, I guess you could say. Sounds pretty good. Where's that rear brake at? The rear brake's kind of hard to get to because there's like an exhaust pipe right there too, which makes it kind of a bitch. Yeah, both the brakes feel not great right now. It's kind of scary. I feel like they need a little bit of work. So the motor is definitely a strong point. It feels really strong. See about these brakes again. I guess they're not bad. Oh, there's a car behind me. You probably shouldn't do that right now. Yeah, it's a lot more pickup, a lot more power than my than old Betty White. That's for sure. Because that's a 229cc single. This is a 493 cc single. And yeah, it feels good, man. Engine braking's pretty good. Oh, that's neutral. Yeah, that's neutral. See about these front brakes, rear brakes. Yeah, they're not bad. I mean, they're just not really great either. So yeah, I mean, there are definitely pros and cons to this bike as far as a starter bike. For one, it's very light. Like dry weight's 360 pounds, wet weight is 400, which is super fucking light no matter what, no matter how you look at it. It's very easy to handle, it's very manageable, but there's a lot of downsides why I wouldn't recommend it for a beginner bike. One, it vibrates a lot, which would kind of throw you off a little bit if you're a new rider. Two, the clutch is very stiff, and it's also, like I said, it doesn't have a lot of play in it either. It's like all or nothing, which kind of sucks. What else? That guy didn't wave, he just gave me the old head nod. It's okay. It's all right, dog. Oh yeah, you also get some false neutrals in this bike too. Like that was between like third and fourth, and I just got a false neutral, which is definitely less than ideal. want to warm up the tires a little bit, and also make sure that the sidewall doesn't have any paint on it, because I did just paint the front wheel, so definitely want to make sure that that's good to go. Good to go. So it sounds good, it feels good, the motor feels really strong. It's just that the clutch is a lot stiffer than it should be for a beginner bike, you know what I mean? What else? Oh yeah, maintenance on it's kind of a bitch, because everything's underneath some kind of like frame fairing shit, so it's like really hard to get to everything. It's fourth or fifth, what am I in? There we go, that's fifth. Yeah, the gearing's really good too for like highway cruising. You can be cruising at 75, no problem. It doesn't feel like it's stressing or anything like that, which is good. Anyway, I hope I run into no issues today trying to register this bike. I hope it's smooth. Next point here, the seat is very not comfortable at all, and this bike is discontinued, so they don't really make seats for them anymore. So your options are like get one custom reupholstered, or yeah, I don't know what you plan on doing with that. Anyway, so yeah, seat's not comfortable, clutch is stiff and doesn't have a lot of play in it. Motor feels great though. That's definitely a pro. I think stock, it looks very ugly. I don't think it looks good at all. However, I bought this specifically to do a Street Fighter build on, so when they're customized and everything, they do look really cool, but when you're stock, it looks not good at all. The Buell Blast looks straight up like something out of an MSF course, because that's what people use it for a lot. They use these at the MSF courses because they're light and, you know, easy to manipulate and whatnot. So yeah.
Oh, are we braking? Is that what's happening here? Check my brakes. Yeah, they work. Yes, they work, girl.
Whew. She's torquey. She's a torquey girl. Yeah, but the brakes are definitely not confidence inspiring at all. So there's that. But anyway, I bought this. It's only 1,400 bucks. It's 7431 miles on it. So I bought it to do a stripped down steampunk Street Fighter build on, and it is going to be absolutely sick when I'm done with it. Anyway,
Anywho.
yeah, it's got a lot more pickup from, like, you know, the higher speeds than my TT250 does, obviously. So I only have one mirror on here. Luckily in Alabama and Florida, which is pretty much where I ride around, you only need one mirror, so that's cool. Yeah, just cruising, dude, at like 70, no problem. No problemo. Probably should use my turn signal, but fuck it. Why are we braking? Why are we braking? Why are we braking? Yeah, this thing's a blast, man. Literally. I didn't even think about that. It's a blast. Yeah, cruising 75, no issue whatsoever. Still got plenty of pick up and go. She'll get up there. She'll get up there. Windy as fuck out here. Yeah, seat's not comfortable at all. I'll tell you that right now. Man, I don't like following this truck. I feel like it's some Final Destination shit, like one of those steel beams is gonna catch me in the dome piece or something. That would suck. Maybe I should get around them. Maybe that's a thing. But again, I don't have a left-hand mirror, so I gotta definitely head check, and we're good. Coming over. 80. Yeah, she's going. 85. Switch lanes. 90 almost. This is up a hill too, so not bad. Not bad at all. It's definitely freeway worthy, I'll tell you that. Yeah, it feels really good. I mean, just in general, the whole ergonomics and everything feels really good. Ah, trike. Is that a Can-Am or something? Interesting. So, another thing is, ooh, big old bump in the road. This bike doesn't have a lot of extra instrumentation. You have no fuel gauge, you have no neutral indicator. Well, it does, but it's broken. You have no gear indicator. You have no, like, I don't know, anything like that. It's just kind of shitty, but it is what it is. Yeah, she feels good. I have to pass this dude. Yep, let's get it. Let's get it! Woo! Oh, my helmet's coming off on me. That's always fun. Oh yeah, I'm in the truck, bro. Oh yeah! Yeah, she feels good. Feels good. It's got mid controls on it. It's kind of cool. You can stand up on the pegs if you want, like this. I don't know why you'd want to. Maybe if you're doing some off-roading or something, dude. If you do like a scrambler build out of it or something like that, where you put like the off-road tires and shit like that. Engine braking. Let's go fourth. Let's go third. Shoot, let's go second. So engine braking is okay. It's not like super strong or anything like that. Which is, you know, it's whatever. Second gear pull. Sounds good. Is that rev limiter there? Ooh, false neutral? Okay. Yeah, you get false neutrals in this thing, which is kind of a fucking bitch. It kind of sucks, but
Oh, wrong way, girl. Don't do it. Don't do it.
a lot of fun to ride, man. I definitely having a good time with this thing. All right, yep, back locks up. Front needs some work, dude. I think it needs new pads or something, dude. That first. Ah, false neutral. Damn. It's unfortunate. You hate to see it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can definitely fucking hooligan around on this bike pretty good. Yeah, it's a blast, dude.
Crack the throttle. Yeet.
Oh, jeez. Tank slapper, you know. Yeah, you could have some fun on this thing for sure. Speaking of fun, it's Fun City, boys! Woo! There's definitely a very obvious power band where it makes power. Yeah, there's definitely a clear power band, that's for sure. Coming over. Did I just get another false neutral? Jesus Christ, man, that is insane. All right, cool. Go fuck yourself, old man. Man, I get more waves on my my dual sport than I do on this Harley motor here. It's crazy. They just don't like it. Come on, Grandma. You got the Beamer, but you got no scrote. Are you gonna turn here? That's cool. I'll slow down for you, honey. Ooh. Holy man, this thing's got some fucking pickup, dude. It's not like stupid fast, but it's faster than I'm used to on my TT. I'll tell you that right now. All right, let's get her registered, boys. Oh man, when you're idle, this thing vibrates like a motherfucker, dude. Like, I shit you not with that. This isn't really motorcycle parking, but that's okay. They don't have motorcycle parking, so I make my own. Let's see if I can find neutral when I want to. Nope, that was not it. All right, geez. Let's go register this bitch. Shall we, boys?